So you are going to show up.
And you brought me something to eat from down south, didn't you? Honeysuckle or molasses or something like that.
I tried to think of something funny.
Cornbread? You did bring something. You didn't go all the way to Dixie and come back, but your dismal face to show for it.
Talk rolled on, ignoring and covering my look of shock and clumsiness. I was silenced by the sight of him propped by white hospital-looking pillows in the big armchair. Despite everything at the Devon infirmary, he had seemed an athlete there, temporarily injured in a game, as though the trainer would come in any minute and tape him up. Propped now before a great New England fireplace on the quiet old street, he looked to me like an invalid housebound.
I thought, well, I never remember to bring anyone anything.
I struggled to get my voice above this self-accusing murmur.
I'll send you something. Flowers or something.
Flowers? What happened to you and Dixie anyway?
Well then.
There was no light remark anywhere in my head.
I'll get you some books.
Never mind about books. I'd rather have some talk. What happened down south anyway?
As a matter of fact,
I brought out all the cheerfulness I could find for this.
there was a fire. It was just grass fire, out behind our house. We took some brooms and beat it. I guess what we really did was fan it, because it just kept getting bigger until the fire department finally came. They could tell where it was because of all the flaming brooms. We were waving around in the air, trying to put it out.
Benny liked that story, but it put us on a familiar, friendly level, Alice trading stories. How was I going to begin to talk about it? It would not be just a thunderbolt. I wouldn't even seem real. Not in this conversation, not in this room. I wish I had met him in a railroad station or at some highway intersection. Not here. Here the small window panes shone from the much polishing in the walls were hung with miniatures and old portraits. The chairs were either heavily upholstered and too comfortable to stay awake in or early American had never used. There were several square solid tables covered with family pictures and random books and magazines, and also 3 small, elegant tables, not used for anything. It was a compromised other room with a few good pieces for guests to look at, and the rest of it for people to use. But I had known Finney in an impersonal dormitory, a gym, a playing field. In the room we shared at Devon, many strangers had lived there before us, and many would afterwards. It was there that I had done it, but it was here that I would have to tell it. I felt like a wild man who had stumbled in from the jungle to hear the place apart. I moved back in the early American chair, its rigid back and high armrest immediately forced me into a righteous posture. My blood could start to pound if it wanted to. Let it, I was going ahead.
I was thinking about you most of the trip up.
Oh yeah?
I was thinking about you and the accident.
There's loyalty for you to think about me when you're on vacation.
I was thinking about it, about you, because I was thinking about you and the accident, because I caused it.
Then he looked steadily at me, his face very handsome and expressionless.
What do you mean you caused it?
I jounced the limb. I caused it. I deliberately jounced the limb so you would fall off.
Of course you didn't.
Yes, I did. I did.
Of course you didn't, you damn fool. Sit down, you damn fool.
Of course I did.
I'm gonna hit you if you don't sit down.
Hit me. You can't even get up. You can't even come near me.
I'll kill you if you don't shut up.
You see? Kill me. Now you know what it is. I did it because I felt like that. Now you know yourself.
Go away. I don't know anything. I'm tired and you make me sick. Go away.
I struck me then that I was injuring him again. It occurred to me that this could be an even deeper injury than what I had done before. I would have to back out of it. I would have to disown it. Could it be that he might even be right? Had I really and definitely and knowing done it to him after all? I couldn't remember. I couldn't think. However, it was worse for him to know it. I had to take it back. But not here.
You'll be back at Devon in a few weeks, won't you?
Sure. I'll be there by Thanksgiving anyway.
At Devon, where every stick of furniture didn't assert that Finney was a part of it, I couldn't make it up to him. Now I had to get out of there. There's only one way to do it. I would have to make every move possible.
I've had an awful long trip. I never sleep much on trains. I guess I'm not making much sense for them.
Don't worry about it.
I think I better go to the station. I'm already a day late at 7.
You're not going to start living by the rules, are you?
Oh no, I wouldn't do that.
I grinned at him, and that was the most false thing and biggest lie of all.